Ladies and gents, welcome to another part of this knife series we're doing. We've talked about the Elementum, we've talked about the Bantam. Let's get to our Boker Plus here. This is the Atlas, Mini Atlas, Atlas 2, I think an Atlas 2. It is a lockback design. You have your lockback spring on the back there. I can somewhat open that one-handed. It's not super easy and it's a little dangerous. I have almost sliced myself a couple times. So usually I'm going to open this with two hands. So that's why it's not perfect. It's not a great blade for that. But hey, you know, as just having a very basic blade, this is great. I also got this in connection with my Alox Bantam because they are both just scrawny little things. In fact, the Alox is just slightly bigger than the Atlas. So that was really great. This, again, is a knife that just disappears in my pocket. It's so comfortable, so light, so easy to manage, and easy for me to just throw in my pocket. The downside is kind of the same. It's a little bit thinner than that Elementum. It's got a much thinner blade profile to it, so I don't really feel comfortable putting it through a ton of super rugged work. I'm not trying to pry, which, granted, you really, it's a tool, use it the way you want to use it, but knives aren't meant to pry and stuff anyway. But just in case, I don't pry or do anything really super rugged with this thing. And then the blade style is better than some longer swoopers. I don't have it with me, but I have also carried a Mini Nightshade. And I really love that one. I can't remember the brand, but the Mini Nightshade is nice, but it just doesn't work for my utility cuts. This works pretty well. I wish the blade actually dropped down like that Wharncliffe, but I'll look into one later. But that's why I discovered, okay, this doesn't work perfectly. As well as this little notch here when I'm holding it, and especially trying to do some harder work. Gosh, that metal frame and that point, I wish they had rounded that profile out just a bit more, because the rest of it's very smooth and soft. It's got a little bit of a lip to it, but it's metal, that's fine. But this just jams in. So I'm going to customize this a little bit. I've started getting into changing my tools that I have to make them fit better. So I'm going to probably file that out and make it a little bit of a smoother thing. See if that'll help. That'll probably improve this a great deal. But the lockback, again, not great for one-handed manipulation, but not terrible. It is kind of a bare bones knife that works, but it wasn't ideal, which is why I looked into getting the Elementum, and now I'm gonna kind of search for another option because this just wasn't quite it, but it's great for now as my backup piece that I'll be continuing to carry.